Yeah, Mike, we should expect arraignment at some point. That would be the first step, probably tomorrow, but they have not said yet. Also, nothing about any evidence that resulted in Carter's arrest a little over 24 hours ago. He was Markham's fiancée, viewed suspiciously at the outset by some.
That's it. There's nothing.
This was 11 days after Caitlin Markham's fiancé called 911 and reported her missing. August 24, 2011. John Carter was already feeling he was under suspicion by the community.
People are going to say what they're going to say. You can't stop them. I'm not going to acknowledge the ridiculous things that people are saying because I know, I mean, nobody's going to know about me. They don't know me. And I know me. I know that I would never hurt Caitlin, ever, in a million years.
12 years later, Carter is up on murder charges in connection with Caitlin's death. He was arrested a month after Jonathan Palmerton, one of Carter's friends from childhood, was charged with lying to investigators about the case. Whether Carter was lying all along will be something for jurors in his trial to determine. He was the last person to see her before she vanished. He distributed flyers along with many others who searched in vain for some clue about what happened to her, confronted with strangers who harbored doubts about him.
I guess he didn't know who I was, and he was just like, I heard the boyfriend did it. And I was just like, I'm the boyfriend. I would never do anything to hurt her.
There were vigils, community gatherings where Carter's words at the time will now likely resurface in court.
I really did not want this to get this far. I really wish that she would have been home by now, you know. I wish this could have been just a party for her being home instead of what it is, you know.
And Dave Markin, Caitlin's father, told Karen Johnson this afternoon that for all these years he believed Carter was involved somehow in his daughter's death, telling her it's reassuring that his suspicion wasn't totally off base. It's a court case, of course, that will ultimately determine the guilt or innocence for John Carter. Live at the Butler County Jail, John London, WLWT News 5.